So what we did is kind of brought the kitchen out a little bit more to create a little more space in here. We really reworked a lot of the appliance locations to make them a lot more efficient for Nancy as well as she's working in the kitchen. We created more storage for the larger pieces, cutting boards, crock pots, things that she won't have to go downstairs or into the closet to get anymore, and really kind of created a lot more counter space. The family's going to be growing with grandbabies, so we got to make space for those grandbabies to sit as she's making them cookies and fun things like that. Probably crafting too is my guess, and just make it a lot bigger and more open for a larger family coming for holidays and things like that. I love creating a little area to not only be able to write fun little inspirational things, but maybe a list. Her appliances are not magnetic either, so we did a magnetic chalkboard to give her that space for little magnets. Maybe, again, lots of grandbabies hopefully in the future, hang some of their artwork up here.
It's a very fun feature.
So one of the big decisions was the flooring. Number one, keeping it consistent, so one floor throughout the whole area except for keeping carpet in the bedroom. We at first weren't going to address the fireplace, but ended up addressing it probably midway through.
It's probably one of my favorite features that we did. Compared to what was there before, this is just so much better.
We chose the stone basically to complement everything we did in the kitchen. We kept the top and we just painted it. And built this box again to kind of house some of the AV and clean it up a bit, and raise that TV so she can see it from the kitchen a little bit better.
And I think the one I really like is the texture. I just like the different depths of it and just the different colorations. Just really matches colors we used in the kitchen, and it's just so updated. And like I said, it's turned out to be one of my favorite features of the whole remodeling project. And what we really enjoyed is, but we didn't have lights in the dining room area. There was kind of a black hole, it was kind of a no man's land for furniture as well. It was just very dark. So we're thrilled again with having some better lighting in there. We got to bring out my favorite feature.
Right?
Or one of my favorite features.
Oh, look at all the baking stuff in there.
That's right. Well, I'm baking later today. So my sister had this feature where we all know how heavy the KitchenAid mixers are, and it was. You really didn't even want to use it because it was so heavy to pull out of a cabinet. So I've seen this feature before where you have a pop-up shelf where it just sits there, which, like I said, today actually the first time I'm going to actually use it, but I'm excited to use it.
So we did the outlet below there so she doesn't have to even plug it in later. It's all plugged in, ready to go at all times. So one thing we did to create more storage, more pantry type storage, so she doesn't have to use her back closet anymore, is we extended the drywall wall out. So we actually closed off a staircase where a lot of people are opening them up. We even put in the USB charging docks, which is super important, and give them that pantry kind of storage with lots of beautiful rollouts and capacity to store the things that were kind of downstairs and in that back entry closet.
Oh, it's wonderful. Again, the opportunity of actually pulling things out. As you see, I'm a little vertically challenged. So before in my cupboards, stuff that was in the back stayed in the back for years and never saw the light of day. The one thing I was surprised that I actually kept on my budget, which I'm surprised that I was able to do that because that's not usually how I roll. But Teresa knew what I kind of gave her a hard number, and she met that.
There were absolutely hiccups along the way, but just staying up on it, that great communication. I think she answered every one of my questions I ever had for her within 24 hours. So just having that extensive talk in the very beginning, hey, let's keep things going, let's choose everything in the beginning, I think really helped a lot.
Yeah. Teresa probably was the main person I talked to, but any of the people you had that did the job, they were easy to talk to, they answered my questions. So all along, I think communication from the top on down went really well with this project. And I guess I have to point out too, for the most part, we really finished on time. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's always those few little things, but for the most part, the goal was to be done by Thanksgiving, and we were. And again, so be able to come in on budget, and the timeline stayed pretty consistent. I mean, I think it was great.
So we did the kitchen, all new cabinets, countertops, backsplash. We refinished the ceilings pretty much in this main area altogether. Flooring throughout the main area along with the laundry room. Redid the laundry room, did the fireplace, did the lighting. I think we really sprinkled a lot of your favorites throughout the main level, which creates joy in every little corner.
Now the remodeling project's done, my life is just easier. I mean, partly I just walk out on my bedroom and I just love the space. So it just puts a smile on my face at the very beginning. I'm a huge tea drinker, so now I have my refrigerator, there's a hot water option. So I get my tea right away in the morning, which makes it nice. It's just a really usable, nice space to have. To be honest, I haven't done that much cooking yet. That's in the future. My husband's saying, we have all these recipe books, why don't you use them? That certainly is in the plan. It's just a beautiful space. It has everything in it that I need. I had really poorly organized cabinets as far as the Lazy Susan, where I basically had to get down my hands and knees to get into it. Now with these, with the doors open all the way out. It's just, everything's accessible. People talk about how I'm getting older. It's nice now to have drawers that pull out, versus getting on your hands and knees and looking into cabinets. I think we work really well together.
So too. It was fun.
Yes.
I'm gonna miss her.